Hi, my name's Chris Eckblum, and in this video we're going to talk about a few tips that you can use to help you memorize the songs that you're about to perform at your next show. My first tip is taking the song and breaking it into pieces, grouping it down. Obviously a song has a verse and a chorus, and it has a bridge, and there are different parts to the song and components. But if you're looking to memorize, just take it a small snippet at a time. Memorize the first verse over and over and over and over and over and over again. Whatever the first verse is, just memorize the first verse. Next, memorize the chorus over and over and over and over and over again. Then mix the first verse with the chorus. What I find in my rehearsals is that if I take the song in small chunks, I'm more able to remember those first few parts. Because if I'm performing the song and I forget like the fourth or fifth verse, at least I have that first verse drilled into my head, and maybe the next time I perform it, I can use the first and then the second verse. So break it down into small chunks. Just group the verse, then the chorus. Then once you've memorized the first verse, and you can sing it without even looking at the sheet music, go to the second verse. First verse, second verse, chorus, then first, second, third chorus, then first, second, third, fourth chorus. Sometimes you're able to pull off just knowing just a few verses to the song, but if you break it down into small, manageable chunks, you're more likely to memorize it, you're more likely to keep it fresh in your mind when you're singing and performing the song. The next big tip that I have to share with you is to write down the song lyrics on colorful index cards. This is a really important tip because you associate the color with the lyrics. Take a pink cue card, for example. Write out the first verse in just handwritten. Don't print it out. Handwrite the first verse in a pink cue card. Bring it in your car with you. Keep it in your pocket. Keep it as a rehearsal piece, so when you're rehearsing, just have that pink cue card with the first verse. Then write out the chorus on a blue cue card, handwritten on a blue cue card, and put that right next to the pink card. So now you have the first verse in pink, you have the second verse, you have the second chorus, you have the first verse in pink, and you have the chorus in blue. Then write down the next verse in another pink card, and you have these color cards. And once you memorize this color in this verse, go to this chorus, and memorize this color in this verse, then go to the chorus. And then when you're performing the song, you find it's so much easier to remember the lyrics because you have a color associated with that. So like you may choose like pink, blue, green, and red for all the different 1 through 4 verses. So associating that color with the verse really helps. The third tip I'd like to share with you is to record yourself. That adds just a little bit of pressure and kind of simulates the performance feeling because of that little bit of pressure. Record yourself playing and singing on video. Then record yourself again and again. And pretty soon you're able to get through and in your mind work through all those kinks and all those gaps in the songs. And if there is a little gap in the song or something that you forget, just work through it because it's just a video. You're just recording yourself. You're not doing the live show just yet. So practice recording yourself and watching that video. That really helps with memorizing. If you play an instrument while you're singing, muscle memory really has a big effect on memorizing the song. Practice singing the song first, and then practice playing the song independently, those components. Then practice them together. So practice singing it, practice playing it, then practice it together. And you'll notice there's certain patterns and certain chords. Oh, the chorus always begins on a G. Or oh, the second verse always begins on a C. Your hands will know where to go, even if you don't remember what lyrics. One last tip I'd like to tell you is to move your body while you're rehearsing. Move around. As you're playing, stand up and walk around, look at different things while you're singing, while you're playing. Sit down. Look at a different part of the room. Focus on something else. Go to a different room altogether. Try to simulate distraction. There's going to be stuff that comes up during the show. Sometimes you're playing and then like a resident gets up and goes out. Sometimes you're playing and a resident gets up and just moves to another spot of the room. Sometimes a nurse comes in and administers medication. Lots of distractions. There's things that you're going to be focused on and moving around. So simulate that while you're rehearsing and while you're moving around. I want to share with you ways that you can help overcome those moments when you forget what you're doing and forget the lyrics while you're performing. Sometimes we're playing a song, and no matter how many times we've rehearsed it, there's a certain part of that song that we get to, and we just forget. There's something just leaves our minds. We have no idea what to say next or what to do. Some ways you can overcome that. Do the chorus again. Another round of the chorus. You forgot the verse. Just play and don't say anything at all. Just play the strumming patterns. I've noticed another way to overcome that is don't necessarily look at the audience's faces, but look just above their heads. As you're playing, just look and smile just above their heads. And if all else fails, just do the chorus again. Repeat the chorus. That's okay. Sometimes we're playing and sometimes it's a distraction, sometimes we forget. But keep going, keep moving through the song. Remember to smile. When you're singing, when you're playing a song, whether it's a happy song or a sad song, whether you know your audience is with you or they're not with you, you don't know, but smile. It makes a big difference when you're singing, you hear that, you notice when someone's smiling and they're singing, just like you notice when someone's smiling when you're talking to them on the phone. Smile and be present and be with them and have the best show. You are going to do great. Don't worry about being perfect. You just need to have a caring heart. So remember, when you are trying to memorize your songs, just remember these tips and do the best that you can, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Have an awesome day.